Answer these questions. How old is Vera? Answer, 15-2. Who gave the letters of introduction to Frampton Nuttall? Answer, his sister. Till what time is the window kept open, according to Vera? Answer, dusk 4. Who accompanied the 3 men as they walked towards the window? Answer, the spaniel. Why had Mr. Nuttall come down to the rural retreat? Mr. Frampton Nuttall was suffering from a nerve disorder and was worried about his health condition. His doctor had recommended that he take a break from his city life and spend some time in a peaceful environment. Hence, he had come to the rural retreat for a nerve cure which he was supposed to be undergoing. His sister had also said, "You will bury yourself down there and not speak to a living soul, and your nerves will be worse than ever from moping. I shall just give you letters of introduction to all the people I know there. Some of them, as far as I can remember, were quite nice." This shows that his visit to the countryside was both for the treatment of his nerves and to meet people, as suggested by his sister. What help did his sister extend to him? His sister had stayed at the rectory about 4 years ago and knew some people in the area. She said, "I shall just give you letters of introduction to all the people I know there. Some of them, as far as I can remember, were quite nice." She provided him with these letters to help him meet people and avoid isolation during his stay in the countryside. According to Vera, what tragedy had befallen Mrs. Sappleton 3 years ago? According to Vera, out through that window, 3 years ago to a day, her husband and her 2 young brothers went off for their day's shooting. They never came back. In crossing the moor to their favorite shooting ground, they were all 3 engulfed in a treacherous piece of bog. Their bodies were never recovered. That was the dreadful part of it. Vera went on to say that this tragedy had mentally disturbed Mrs. Sappleton, and she believed they would come back through the same window they had left through. So she kept the window open every evening till it was dusk. Vera also mentioned that while leaving, Mr. Sappleton was carrying his white waterproof coat over his arm, and Ronnie, her aunt's youngest brother, was singing, "Bertie, why do you bound?" 4. What explanation did Mrs. Sappleton offer for the open window when she met Mr. Nuttall? Mrs. Sappleton explained that the window was kept open because her husband and brothers would soon return from shooting, and they always come in this way. "They've been out for a snipe in the marshes today, so they'll make a fine mess over my poor carpets. So, like you menfolk, isn't it?" She mentioned that they preferred entering through the window to avoid dirtying the carpet after being in the marsh. What topic did Mr. Nuttall's conversation center on? Mr. Nuttall mainly talked about his health condition, saying, "The doctors agree in ordering me complete rest, an absence of mental excitement, and avoidance of anything in the nature of violent physical exercise. On the matter of diet, they are not so much in agreement." This shows that his conversation centered on his ailments and treatment. What did Mr. Nuttall see when he looked out of the open window? What do you think he felt, and how did he react? When Mr. Nuttall looked out of the open window, 3 figures were walking across the lawn towards the window. They all carried guns under their arms, and one of them was additionally burdened with a white coat hung over his shoulders. A tired brown spaniel kept close at their heels. A hoarse young voice chanted out of the dusk, "I say, Bertie, why do you bound?" Seeing this, Frampton grabbed wildly at his stick and hat and dashed off without a word of goodbye or apology. One would think he had seen a ghost. He felt shocked, terrified, and convinced that he had witnessed ghosts returning, which made him flee in panic.